talking about everything here. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Zach Sanchez, of course. I'm trying to see if I can send people this podcast thing that I just wanted to do. Anything that's popped up on the side. On my phone. For those that joined, welcome. Glad that you made it here to this. Anything, questions of an opinion of whatever. Oh, look at that. Kirkman. 726 Pain. It is Pain. What is going on, Pain? How you doing? Wicked is worst. Alright, Parker, sit down there, you noob. Other than that, as we begin, this podcast is everything IWL Wrestling. What is going on? But yeah, okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about this. This podcast is Lionheart Gaming. Oh my gosh, that must be Donald there. So yeah, this podcast is all about everything that's going on in the COD community, what's going on Sim, or any of that stuff. I'm not gonna go too long with this podcast for today due to the fact of later on is WTX Wrestling, one of our partnerships. If you guys don't know what WTX Wrestling is, it is a eFed show in Xbox One. I recommend highly to go check it out. Kirkman726, of course, he's right here. All you got to do is click on his YouTube profile and you can watch a lot of good things. Saint Stephen, what is going on? But okay, here we go. When are we gonna never be part of it? I don't care how much chicken he wants. Okay, so as we are gonna continue along, we're gonna go ahead and go and talk about everything that's been going on. So far in the journey of COD community, I'm loving it. ROX pay-per-view on hopefully be done by Saturday or whatever. Boy, I want my chapel. I want my chicken. It's not gonna happen. I only got till 5 o'clock, but people that are Central Time, I only got till 4 o'clock. But here we go. We're just gonna keep going. So everything in the community is going great. Atlas Amplified is it's. Oh my gosh, Atlas Amplified is already episode. Well, I don't want to say episode. I don't want to say season 2, episode 1. But I'm doing great. See, I don't know if you want to call this a season 2, episode 1, but it's just a mid. Excuse me. It was a mid episode finale from High Octane, so we're still continuing season 1 as we go through. And I can just say that when Atlas Amplified comes back, this is it's gonna be It's going to be a total different story. We are hitting so many upgrades of making the show really good. As we got Edgardo Nieves over here, but aka Tyler Steele, who is making his debut on episode. But other than that, we are upgrading, and we're just going to make Amplified. We're going to try to make it really, really good. So that's all I gotta say for Amplified so far. Oh hey, that place that's non-stop. Yeah, you're fake news. Oh god. But yeah. Another thing that a lot of people, and I have so many questions. I was getting questions from Tone, which is the owner or one of the bosses. I'm not sure if he owns, but about Honorbound, and some people were asking me questions. How do I feel about Exodus Wrestling? Well, if I can be honest with you guys, and I'm going to deep detail on it. The Exodus Wrestling thing. One, I don't care what the man does. Don, that is. I don't care what he does. If he wants to go ahead and do his thing on Sim, that's on him. A lot of people think it's a shot that he's firing at my company, whatever, which I pretty do. Hi, I'm bored. I'm gonna stay here with my kendo stick. But I'm just gonna go ahead and say that so yeah, a lot of people are asking me, are you mad at the fact that Don is doing this or whatever? I'm not gonna lie. I'm not. I mean, I'm not mad about him doing a sim thing. If he wants to do that, come back, leave and come back 100 times. That's on him. I can't speak up for the guy or anything. Another thing that comes to my mind is what the heck? What happened to X Generation? Why did he use X Generation while you said that that was gonna come back? Well, another thing is that the reason why, because we already talked, I was like, okay, whatever. He didn't tell me about Exodus at the time, but you know, at the time, I was like, okay, he was getting mad because it was being used. That's something he created, and he hated that. And especially Nicole. Me and Nicole we were talking, and you know, she was like, oh, like, you know, you gotta understand that he's the one that created it or whatever. Just, you know, just try to pay the respect or anything. I'm like, okay, all right, fine, I'll do that. It don't matter. So X Generation is not coming back. So when it comes to if Xbox comes back for Atlas, it's gonna be totally named to a different show. We will get the show name revealed maybe soon today or possibly a couple days. Who knows? It might take a bit. But other than that, yes. With XGen and everything that's done for. Oh yeah, and then I found out. A little later, which yesterday, last night, of course, was he made a chapter. He said Exodus. Okay, I understand. Okay, whatever. You want to do your thing, go ahead. I don't care. Another thing, of course, someone highly recommended. Not gonna mention names here because I respect names, but someone said that he used a old picture like a ripoff like Future Wrestling. I'm not going to again. I'm not being. I'm again. I'm not doing this to bring drama or anything. I'm just doing again what's being told by me of what's going on. But yeah, he used a very old logo design from Future Wrestling, and he pretty much, I don't want to say ripped it off. I mean, he was being a rip off about it, but hey, that's none of my business. I can't say nothing about it. Um, and another thing that caused him to leave UWW was he was arguing. We were both arguing at the time because of the little Rachel Walker incident that happened, and of course, me personally, I don't again because I try to solve problems and I'm trying to see what's going on between these people or whatever, and but the zero tolerance policy, it was just killing it. It was definitely the wrong thing to do because zero tolerance policy definitely makes it go down. And you know, people, and he's saying that people that leave are not gonna come back, and I'm here like, dude, if you do that, you're gonna make people hate the company and you're gonna give them a reason not to come here. And that's all it was really. But yeah, it was just that. So I was like, okay, whatever, fine. Just but the thing is though, speaking of, he fires Rachel. I bring her back in UWW. Puts Rachel in Exodus. What? You just fired her, and you no, no. I'm not gonna go too far into it. But then just posted today saying that he posted saying about is only going to be on Xbox One. Oh man, did I just see the comments that PS4 people were really, really upset about it? And you know, I'm not gonna lie, he got some good signees. He had Eli, which, you know, who's doing sim nowadays. I'm seeing that this man's doing sim, and that's a good thing because I'm glad to see people in EFED wants to do sim. And he hired Rachel. Of course, I got mad because I'm like, wait a minute, how are you gonna do this? The thing that got me mad the most from yesterday, and again, this is no shots. This is no shots. What got me mad yesterday was he puts the rules of if anybody has no sim, and when I repeat, no sim, no sim cannot join his show. What? So no one on his show that don't know sim can't be on it. That makes no sense. Why does that make no sense? The man has never done sim. He only told me, and I'm gonna say this right now, he only told me that he did sim a match with someone, then he had to start over and over and over, and he got tired of it and he finished. The man does not know how to sim for himself, and he started doing this today, basically. He just started doing this. He wanted to make a sim company. You know how frustrated that gets me? Especially gets to me in simmers, because it's like, wait a minute, you did all that eFed stuff and you didn't know sim. Why are you doing this with us? It's not me. Bonjour. It is not like, it is not my, it is not my business. I'm not going too far indefinite. But yeah, that's why I got mad. I got upset from it. And if you go look in his Twitter, people from eFed like Isabella White, Tone, Liam Mercer, them guys were mad. They were mad for the X Generation thing, saying that it was belonging to me, and he said we talked about it. Again, yes, we did talk about it, but it wasn't like for him to use it for Exodus or anything. But I'm not gonna go to. Moving on here. To you guys, it's gonna be a good show. Knowing WTX, it's very promising. It does all that promising stuff. And new subscriber Nate West Gaming, I like it. I just got the notification too on my YouTube. So yeah, Atlas will be coming back next Tuesday, and people are gonna be hyped. I'm talking about the same subject over and over. Let's just move on here. I'm seeing that right now CWA and IIW are going at it. And they're going at it because of a pay-per-view name. And IIW, of course, posts on Twitter. And how can let me go ahead and go here. Posts on Twitter and said, oh, they must have deleted it. Yep, they must have deleted it because it's not even there. I don't see it. But he said, hold on, I'm just making sure because I don't want to get caught with wrong information. Yep, they must have just deleted. In the future, anything else that needs to be said? Shut up. But yeah, they deleted it. They were telling IAW was telling CWA to F off with the pay-per-view name because they're the ones that came up with it first. But really, we did see proof. I'm not gonna go again. It's not my business. That yes, they did go. They did went to war, but they were like CWA can F off, and they think that they run everything. Well, then again, IAW, you don't do all this stuff. Of course, you guys just do matches right away. You guys don't edit at all. It's just a live thing, but with no hype with it. I'm not going. And again, it's not a shot. I'm just saying. But yeah. Wow. Okay. Any questions? Any questions of anything? Because I had to get that Exodus thing done out of the way. And I wanted to talk about the IAW CWA thing, WTX, and Atlas Amplified topics. And yeah, I think we're good. And I don't care what anyone says. If you guys want to state the address of me feeling what I feel about Exodus, well, there you go. There's my answer. So yeah, any questions, people? Any questions? This is just a 15-minute thing. That's all it was going to be. When does the next Amplified pay-per-view start? Shoot. Well, I believe we put up a calendar because the pay-per-view, which is Atlas Battle Cry, and we're guaranteeing for that pay-per-view to be the one of the best pay-per-views. And you know, we're not saying that it's going to be the best one. It's going to be like WrestleMania. It's not. It's WrestleMania. It's just like, after when will be your first win, Zach? Well, to be honest with you, I made Zach's stats a lot better. So now this time Sanchez could be a bit challenging, hopefully. For the pay-per-view, if I believe that we said that. Wait, your thoughts heading into Victory Lane? Sorry, I had to. My thoughts. Oh, so heading to Victory Lane. Nerve-wracking. It's nervous. I'm very nervous because a lot of people are saying this, and I can't believe it, but me and Sean Nova are like the number one main topic about that pay-per-view. The rivalry and everything, the way how the match is. And I cannot believe that at all. But, I'm excited, and I can't wait to face him at the pay-per-view. I already did the match, but I can tell you that the match was really fun, and yeah, I just can't wait. I'm really excited. I don't know how many people will be watching, that's the thing, but yeah, I'm very excited. Just, don't want to be shit on. I don't want to be shit on once people watch it and they think it's crap or whatever. Like, we did everything we can to get that match really good. Yeah. So again, ROX. Hopefully ROX can. Hopefully it can still remain where it's at, where it's going, because Burnout episodes are actually pretty good, and it's pretty. And if I could be honest with you guys, I really thought for a minute that, because since they came out with the match card video or whatever, I thought that better stats on Sanchez, cheater. No, I'm not no cheater. What are you talking about? I put more stats up. I put the stats up. You can't cheat. But anyway, he's still a 90 overall. There's nothing to complain about this. But yeah, I really thought that from Zach Sanchez and Sean Nova being the number one thing, I thought they would change it and make Zach Sanchez and Sean Nova the main event. But nope, we're still getting a women's main event, but that's okay because I don't think I've seen a sim show that has done a women's main event, and I don't think ever, to be honest. In my opinion, I could be wrong about that, but pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. Zach confirmed cheater. Hashtag cure the Eagles. Hashtag cure the wicked. Oh my gosh. Don't hate on my Eagles. There's no reason to hate on them. I know it's going to be a good game, though, by the time it's going to be next Sunday. But you guys got freaking Atlanta Falcons, so good freaking luck. Still planning to do the match cards for pay-per-view highlights, interviews for pay-per-view fallouts. Yeah, there is going to be a couple of that stuff. Amplified will involve more promo. I can tell you this, it's going to involve more promos, it's going to involve more interviews, it's going to involve more, it's going to involve a lot of good things. More pay-per-views, more pay-per-views. Of course there's going to be pay-per-views. More segments, more talking, and trying to make everyone talk for promos. This man doesn't need a cure. This man needs He needs heavy therapy. What do you mean I need heavy therapy? I don't need no heavy therapy. What? Hashtag G will get cold chicken. Hashtag fact. This may seem dumb, but it's amplified sim show. No, Amplified is not a sim show. It is completely an eFed show. Now, I will say this. I would try to do like how UCW does it with spots and everything, but I don't want to do that because it makes it seem like someone's getting screwed over by a win or whatever. But I'm not gonna do that. So Amplified is completely 100% an eFed show, but we're trying to make it seem like a very good eFed edited show. Cough, WFK, cough. No, I don't want to say that. I wouldn't say that. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think. If we got any more, no, I don't care if we want more questions here. Just keep going. Don't worry, I'm still here. I'm just quiet, and I am feeling a bit sleepy. So that means okay. How will you react if you sit in your limo and it blows up? Well, I'm pretty much I'm gonna think I'm gonna die. So what are you having for dinner? Rice, chicken, and beans, my friend. Rice, chicken, and beans. But yeah, I think that's gonna go ahead. eFed equals edited fed. That is a good one. Wow, that does sound good. Hold on. That does sound good. Is that really what eFed stands for? Because if it does, that's actually a really, really well thought meaning right there. Because that would, yeah, that sounds like something really good to talk. I mean, that's pretty interesting right there. I never knew that. Am I the only one that doesn't know that? I don't know. Maybe I am the only one. But yeah. Oh, okay. I thought I turned off my PS4 for a minute. Are you inviting the Party Express and the Bunny if you score your first win? Will you be the the Glass Joe of Atlas? No, thank you. I will not be the Glass Joe. All right, guys. I think that's it for. Yeah, I think this is gonna be it right now. We'll probably do more podcasts or whatever. But yeah, just share along. You know, like the video, share it to Twitter. Let's make every single community part of this, and we could just maybe we could put Liam Mercer next time, or any of those big guys in the show. Maybe Crimson, Donald, Ryan Matrix, anybody. Tyson Brooks, and I will announce this. We will be having a two-person commentating. Now, you guys will find out who it is later on. Well, next Tuesday, and I can say this: that the commentary will be funny. It's gonna be one of the best commentaries that we would try. If I sound like I'm laughing, I apologize because him being a heel commentator, I'm being a face, and I'm not used to it. I was just laughing a lot. So of course, all right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go take a nap because I usually take my naps. And I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. But yeah, good night, good luck, like, subscribe. Well, I don't know about subscribe. Nate, what are you talking about? Oh yeah, and Nate West. We might have Nate West and Justin Harris in this too. There you go. Happy, but yeah. All right, guys. See you later. Good night. Take care.